All right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the best man, Chris Spencer.
How's everybody doing tonight? For anybody that doesn't know me, Chris Spencer, I'm Brando's little brother. You can think of me as a more compact, funnier version of Brando. And honest, that is a true statement. For those of you that don't know Brando, look at this side of the room, he's a mixture of corporate America, punk rock, and Martha Stewart. If anybody hasn't met Allison, she is a mixture of puppies and rainbows. Now that intros are over with, I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Eck. Where are they? For making this all possible, as well as my mom, my dad, and Allison for planning the whole thing. This is a great my parents have this story. They told me a few times. That when I was 2 years old, I didn't do so much of the talking, like at all, really, until I was like 3 or 4. That's not normal. I crawled around. I walked everywhere. But what was setting me back was my big brother Brando. He acted as my little toddler mouthpiece. He like apparently this is coming from my mom. He'd say, "Chris is hungry. Chris is thirsty. Chris pooped his pants." I'd be like, "Oh, got that? No? I did." Thank you for telling them that. Whenever So when most toddlers were going through, normal social development, learning how to speak, I was, according to my mom, throwing light bulbs, decorating walls, sticking Easter eggs in my mouth. I did that. Trying to drown. I basically put my parents through expert level mode on parenting, and they passed. Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Such a nut.
But that's just the kind of guy Brando is. Ever since he was a little kid, he just put the people he loved in front of him. He just has this nurturing kind of feel to just put everybody out there in front of himself. And I'd like to thank you for that, Brando. Best brother I've ever had. This is my thank you section. There's a bunch of thank yous I wanted to put out. Brando, thank you in high school for pushing curfew back just a little bit. I can appreciate that as well. Thank you for teaching me the dangers of pep rally intoxication.
Oh, man.
I think you can put that together. This is a good one. Thank you for coming home from college with an extra chin. That provided me with so much. He says Bojangles. Bojangles down in the south, man, I'll tell you.
So mean.
Thank you for stealing all of the heights in the gene pool, man. Allison, Brian, you guys feel me on that one, right? It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Thank you for joining me on those late night Peaches prison breaks. We had a couple of search parties for my own dog, as well as Peaches. She'd take my lovely golden doodle. His name's Bear. I'll show you pictures if you want to see it all. She'd take my dog out with her, and we'd have to chase them all over the city. So we'd bond on those car rides together. I hate Dad for leaving the gate open. What the hell? But thank you for joining me. But in all seriousness, thank you for being one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. Like my own brother, genuinely one of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life. Yeah. Actually, so I was asking my mom, like, what can I, like, right before the wedding, I was like, what can I have a thank you section? Like, what can I thank Brando and Allison for? And my mom goes, well, during high school, we didn't know whether Brando was going to be in prison or successful.
Oh, I did not. Oh, Chris! You threw me in the bus.
And,
No.
and well, I was like, oh, great, writing that down. And what about for Allison? Well, she goes, let me think about one thing. She goes, well, I taught Brandon how to cook, and he cooks for Allison, so she can thank me for that. Obviously, everything you're telling her. But honestly, I'd like to thank you for joining our family, making Brando happy, and joining him in a matrimony for life. If we could all raise our glass.
Yeah.
Bride and groom, Brando and Allison, two of the nicest people you've ever met. We're so happy for you guys. Cheers.